Dracula.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Anybody need any reminders real fast?
No. Besides, check your food and check your pots.
I just like to ask that.
That's good to ask.
All right.
Someone's not right.
It's fine.
I think.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
No, one's involved.
Yep.
It's just a warm up, man.
Yeah. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Just shake off all those chicken wings.
Mm. I did have some wings earlier.
I had a chicken sandwich. Does that count?
That's chicken.
Close enough.
Ooh. Like pizza. Fuck.
Buddies.
Each other's good with their move. Move. Thanks. Should have pointed out. Inside. Opposed between 3 melees and tanks are 1 and 4. Center. Stacker spread. Staff. Staff. Melees inside the hitbox. Only melees. Range. Okay. I got clipped by a bird, that's my fault. Hustle's
I
down.
don't have Swift, but I can slow. Got also cast.
That's what will be up in 7 seconds. Tank stuff. Be careful. That's what is up. I'm gonna get off so. Mitigate.
3 to 1.
There's 1, range to 3. Third pizza slice. Stacker spread. Spread.
I'm sorry, I tried Jax.
Third pizza slice. That's what it's on. Third pizza slice. Into your spots.
Melees go south.
so
It's fine.
Oh, I'm not.
Jax.
Sorry, I got.
There's the only one down. Purple tethers.
Spot.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Right here. Clockwise around. Stacker spread. Get back to your tornadoes.
Stack.
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 Stay. Stay stack. Good AoEs.
I'm gonna sure
Dragon.
give. So.
Point it in. Point the heads in. 4's at the center. 2's at an inner card. 1 is behind the head.
That might have been too soon. We'll see.
Point it in.
Oh,
Good. 2's at an inner
Or
card.
Cosmos
Center
went off
is
too.
1. 2 heavy healing here.
Heavy, because I hit
I'm gonna
Macrocosmos too
face.
early. Fuck, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay, it was a bit of an accident to fall anyway.
It's all good.
That was actually my first time seeing, like, Warrior LB3.
No, you
No.
got clipped by Jax's fire thing.
Mm-mm.
Pizza.
You're good. Yeah.
We were super out of position in that one, so.
I caught one ball.
It's a bit risky.
Right. Each other's get ready to move. Move. Gate. Stuff. Went out.
Take it out.
Some heroes at 1 and 4. Ancient heroes at 2 and 3. Center. Back and spread. Stack.
Oh, what did I move out? Sorry, too fast.
Is it fine?
No, I 100% baited you.
Drop solid noise can be in. Close in. Ranged. Nice. Stuff. Yes. Ancient heroes at 1. Ranged heroes at 3. Heavy mitigation. Third pizza slice.
It's gonna be
Back spread. Spread.
right.
Got Luna.
Okay. Got that. I'm gonna res Jax and one of the bait spots, so next when you get up, just shoot it.
Okay.
Box.
Oh, I got hit by somebody's, I think.
Purple tether. 1 and 2 again.
1 and 2.
You go clockwise around. Clockwise. Backer spread. Yes. Stack again.
Back.
Survive this. Nope. All of our reses are dead. My swift was down, I couldn't get her up.
Yuckers.
Okay.
Okay, Mick.
Try to move your character. Jump. Jump.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I
Jump,
forgot about
jump.
The song?
No, I didn't.
that.
What? Sorry.
Hold on.
Careful on that one.
I'm on the wrong side.
got it. Oh, no, never mind.
Go to pizza sauce.
Melee south.
Box.
Try.
There we go.
Nice job.
Triple tether. 22 again.
102 again.
Take advantage of this. Block block.
Be quick on your feet.
Backer spread.
Positions.
It's spread. It's spread. Red. And then dagger.
I have 10 seconds, so this sucks.
Heal.
Alright, I got Luna. And
Make sure you're pointing in. 4's in the center. 2's in an undercard, and 1 behind the head.
oh, you guys are gonna die.
Yeah, we're gonna die here. I wonder if...
LB3?
No, no.
LB3 heal or DPS?
Save it for DPS. You have knock adjustment.
No, we didn't have medication for that.
No, we didn't.
I was already super dry. Didn't have anything else.
16%.
Yeah.
Are you having trouble moving in the pizza places, Jack?
I'm not sure what got me that time. But that time I was fine. The time before that, I accidentally moved into the pizza too soon, so I got the debuff. But
In that last one, I saw you got clipped by one of them. Like the last one.
Okay.
It's why I was asking if you were having trouble moving.
On that last one, it felt okay to me, but I don't know. I'll pay a little bit more attention, I guess. I thought it was okay.
I know to try to pay a bit more attention so that I can put a Blackest Night or Revelation on you, so that you can probably survive.
Okay.
If it goes bad.
My god, all my friends on Steam and on Discord are playing Lost Ark.
Nice.
Like all of them.
It's like, why?
Free food?
Oh shoot, food. Oh nom nom. Oh shoot.
I saw you log on to it today, so...
I started.
Center. Himself. north. Center. Ooh. Good stuff. Center. Parties.
Sorry, Locktar.
Son of a gun. Yeah, my bad too.
I got a swift. I got locked up. Birds.
This might. I don't know. We'll see. I have a bird.
Oh.
It's enraging.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's probably gonna get tethered.
Not in a good spot.
No, not really.
Oh!
And Soray's
Should we
down too. Let's.
I would.
Yeah, it's got to damage up. Wipe it.
It was not going to work out for the tethers either because it was too close to the center.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. 4 birds, 1 DPS. Alright.
Think so? Corner. Thanks. Center. Keep up. Parties. Feathers, get ready to move. Move.
Wrong group, Link.
Take it. Think so? Point this out. Out. Yep. Take some metas. 1 and 4. Ranged and healers 2 and 3. Center. Stack your spread. 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 Melees are in. Everybody else out. Ranged. Center. And so.
Jeff.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, sorry.
okay,
That's
it's okay.
my fault.
Saray, when you get up, LB3. Heavy mitigation, everyone. Heavy mitigation.
I'm not gonna move.
I can't fucking see!
Third pizza slice. Third pizza
Melee's
slice.
north,
Those
Melee's
freaking
north.
summoner pets.
Stacker spread. Right. Clipped. Fuck me.
I tried, Gumi!
Oh,
Okay,
it
well.
looks pretty spread.
What if I
Let's
just
not
stand in the
try that
tornado?
one. We
Not
got
spread
stuck
enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like it. What happened there? I didn't see. I didn't see where
I
it
took a
went.
tether.
The tether.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to steal it twice.
Think so. Okay. Center. Keep, zip. Thanks, stuff. Center. Party. Two tethers, get ready to move. Move now. Heavy conditions. Stuff. We should have pointed out. Someone? Range healers 2 and 3, tanks and melees 1 and 4. Center. Stacker spread. Stack. Stack. Melee's in. Ranged. Tanks.
Uh-oh.
I swept this down. Mitigate this. Mitigate this. My ammo should cover both these hits. Good. Pink stuff. Range healers at 3. Guys, tanks at 1. Mitigate this if you can. Woo. 3rd pizza slice.
Gonna be.
Stacker spread. Spread. Third pizza slice again. Box.
Out.
I swept this down.
I've got Luna.
Purple tether.
We'll tether 1 and 2 again. I got offso. Also, you're gonna have to like.
I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Okay. I'd go now.
Mm-hmm.
Stacker spread.
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 Right.
Oh.
LB3 now. LB3 now. I swept this down.
Better get up.
You didn't get a debuff.
Yeah, don't heal me.
Well,
It's alright. It's just him.
Point it in. Point it in. 4's in the center. 2's at an inner card. 1 behind the head.
mitigate.
Center, center, center. Range of healers at 3, tanks and melee's at 1.
Melee
Go.
north.
Spread.
Spread. I got baited too far south.
I have 30 seconds.
Parties.
Party.
I have 30 seconds too.
Sorry.
What? Oh, I heard parties. My bad.
It was parties.
Oh, fuck.
Parties, not partners.
Oh. They both start with a P. Sorry.
Should I say groups?
No, it's
Stack,
fine. I just
center.
fucking brain farted.
Left center.
Center, center, center.
Oh,
Kind of
wait.
center.
Shiva.
It's cool. That's cool.
Are we okay? I thought we were
You're
waiting.
just. Yeah.
I'm tilted.
Take a quick breather for a second.
AT&T.
Okay.
So we're almost there. We're almost
We
there.
can take like maybe 5 minutes. Let's reset the instance actually.
Yes. Agreed.
We got this, guys. We've done this. We've got this. That's pretty abstract.
Back. Do ready check just to see who's here.
Oh, my bad. I'm back.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Food check.
Yep. Just about to say that. Sorry. I guess my think so. center.
Is that better, Jack?
Yeah, thank you. Love it.
Oh. Center. Parties. Just get ready to move. Move.
Bless you. Bless you, madam.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Guess I didn't get one of the mitigation things because I was too far out. Think so? Be sure to point it out. Medicine tanks 1 and 4, ranging healers 2 and 3. Stacker spread. 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 Melees are in. Ranged. Think so? Ranged healers 3. Melee's tanks 1. Mitigate this. Third pizza slice. Third pizza slice. Stacker spread. Spread.
Right.
Oh shoot, I might get hit. Yep.
Third pizza slice again.
Melee south.
Spots.
Okay, cool.
Schnitz, purple tether. 3. 3, 3, 3.
Back tight.
Go around.
Good, keep moving.
Get ready for stacker spread.
Gonna beam.
Get knocked back.
Spread.
Spread.
Wait a little.
Spread.
Spread. Awesome.
Mitigate.
Alright, point it in. 4's in the center. 2's at an intercard, 1 behind the head. Point it in. 4's at the center. 2 at an intercard, 1 behind the head. Center. Range and healers are at C. Melees and tanks are at A. Get in the center now. Get in the center now. Everyone stack tight in the center. Go. Gonna be stack. 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 Good. Parties or partners? Partners. Look for heals.
This is
I forget
pot
when the
window.
D3 window is. Yes, you can pop your pots now. Get in the center. In the center. It's fine. You can LP3 now. Once you're in the right spot.
I got it. Okay, never mind.
Oh wait, I'm gonna move just in case.
It's just AoEs now.
Mitigating.
I'm gonna addle.
Kill it.
You just kill it.
Even faster than last time.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
We're
nice
too good.
job, guys. Good job.
Told you I hate this
Spit my
fight.
cheek. I be doing that when I get excited.
Wait, why did everyone leave? You fools!
Oh, we're stupid.
Oh my
My
god,
bad.
I'm an
I'm
idiot.
stupid.
My bad.
I'm so
We'll take it
sorry.
tomorrow. We'll take it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be better because we'll have chests anyway.
Yeah.
Tomorrow? You mean Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
I think today's Monday for some
Sorry,
reason.
Luna. Oh my god, I forgot.
You guys!
Sorry.
Well, it'll be a better shot anyway because we got chests. We'll be
That's
good.
true.
That's
we'll
a
have
fair
two this
point.
time. We'll have 2 this time instead of just 1.
It's not a real clear until there's chess.
Yeah. Okay, so we can either go in blind right now, or we can all look at the toolbox for the first mechanic together.
I mean, I watched a
Toolbox.
vid. But yeah, we can look at the toolbox.
All right, let's look at the toolbox.
I would love a TLDR.
Okay. You got your attention towards the stream.
What are you still doing here? I told you to hurry
Lesson
on to
shall
the
begin.
orchard. You're investigating this area.
Wait, hold on. What do I click on? Where are we going?
Oh, yeah, I'm streaming in Discord.
Do have
Are you on a
something
phone
in
or
the background,
computer?
Jimmy?
It's
On your
computer.
screen?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
There you go.
watch stream. Here we go. See it, I think.
Yeah, what is the background sound, Kumi? What are you listening to? An
Oh,
audiobook?
can you hear audio? My bad.
Yeah.
I had a Twitch stream on the background.
That's
Just a-
weird. Discord didn't used to do that.
I guess it's an update, or maybe it's Nitro.
I think it's because you're streaming your like screen or desktop or something instead of like an
Do you have someone
application.
stream up?
Yeah, I do. I have an application, but it's not the window where the audio. I don't know. Anyway, so this is Aerith Strat that they use for their group, but it's essentially a Billy strat. So whenever we go into Party Finder or anything like that, this is the Billy strat. So when the cast comes out, it's going to be called Blood Drake. It's weird how it's upside down. Can you see my mouse, by the way? I don't think
Yeah, I
you
can
can.
see it.
You can see my mouse? Perfect.
Yes.
They must have had an update recently. Okay, so he'll cast Blood Drake, and there's going to be these red tethers that come out. These red tethers are role assigned. So either all DPS can get it, or all healers and tanks can get it. Roles, I'll just read this. Roles not tethered on first Blood Drake cast must grab tethers at the end. That could be explained later. In this case, it would be tanks and healers grabbing the tethers at the end. So basically, there's two sets of these red tethers. And then after the first set of red tethers come out, the second set will come out, like this far into the cast bar. It can either be either both DPS both times, both tanks and healers both times, or a combination of the two, tanks and healers and DPS, or just tanks and healers for both tethers. You just have to keep a lookout for it. Roles not tethered by the second Blood Drake cast must grab the roll call debuff. In this case, DPS have to take the debuff from the people. So the first set of red tethers will determine whether or not the tether. Where's the tether? Where is it at? Sorry, I'm skipping steps.
Like the
This
tank
tether.
Yeah, that one.
There's a red tether, and then there's the grabbable tethers like we've seen in P3, except there's going to be 4 of them, and people need to grab them if they need a specific debuff. So the first set of red tethers that you see will be the people that take the interchangeable tether at the end of this mechanic. And the second set of red tethers will take the specific debuff away from the people that need the tethers. So in this case, per strat, the first group to get the red tethers is the DPS. The second group of red tethers is the tanks and healers. During the second Blood Drake cast, players tethered will stack south, either behind the boss in the hitbox, depending on if they need to end up grabbing the tether at the end. So the tank and healers had the second set of red tethers, so they're going to stack south here, and the DPS will be taking the debuffs. So that's just pre-positioning. This is just the cast to get the debuffs out. This is what the debuffs will look like when you need the roll call effect. Okay, you're fine, Offso. The debuffs will look like this. There'll be like a green with red dots. The thing is with these debuffs, they're passable. They're passable debuffs. So if you have one and somebody else doesn't, and somebody comes to you, they get the debuff that you have. But the debuff that they had changes to a different debuff. It changes to miscast. The people that need to grab the tethers at the end, the interchangeable tethers, need to be the people that have the miscast debuff. On special occasions, though, if, let's say, the DPS both get the red tethers, they would need the roll call debuff and the interchangeable tethers. But the majority of the time, to resolve this mechanic, you get the miscast debuff and take the interchangeable tether. So if everyone's stacked here, when the debuffs go out, they already are going to exchange the debuffs, while the DPS that are standing out, they're going to go in. Whoever doesn't have the debuff is going to go into that group to grab the remaining two and then just go out. And then the people that had the tethers previously, or the debuffs previously, will just go and grab the interchangeable tethers when they come out. Does that make sense? The key is the Blood Drake tethers. That will determine who gets the debuffs and who gets the tethers. Just know that the first red tether will grab the tethers.
So to kind
And
of
then-
help
Go ahead.
to kind of help with the potential mix-up with the word tethers, I believe the red tethers, like not like grabbable
Blood
ones,
Drakes.
it's called Blood Drake.
Yeah.
And so from what I read is that Blood Drake 1, the first Blood Drake, can't take the tethers, and Blood Drake 2 players can't take debuffs.
Can't
right?
take. Oh, am I explaining this backwards?
No, you're fine. I'm just going off of what I looked at in a video.
I think so. Yeah, I saw the
Yeah,
same thing.
I'm explaining it backwards. So whatever I just
people
taught
who
you,
get
think
Blood Drake
backwards.
Don't get the buff and don't grab tethers. But the first one's for tethers, the second one's for the debuff, I think.
So the people that get the first Blood Drake cannot take the tethers, and players that take the second Blood Drake cannot take the debuffs. But in the scenario that, let's say, tanks and healers get both Blood Drakes, my brain is having a really hard time in that scenario.
That means
how
they won't have anything, which means the pass along here at this step. Let's say tanks and healers ended up getting both of the Blood Drakes. Then in this case, DPS will have the debuffs, but they would need to also take these tethers too, while the tanks and healers don't get anything, and they just come over here. They get the miscast debuff and don't take any of the tethers.
Okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's definitely something I think we need to see
Mm-hmm.
and kind of trial and error it a little bit, because it is kind of brain bending a bit. Just like, not even because of the explanation, but just like I understand it. I just don't understand it. Like I
It's
do,
just-
but I don't.
It's just the weird backwards way that it works, because you just have to think whoever doesn't have the tether has to grab something. And we're used to, oh, that person has a tether, that means I have to do something. You know, we
Right.
have to think backwards now. It's like whoever doesn't have a tether has to do something.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out like where positioning for each role needs to be, and does it change depending on the Blood Drake casts? Like, do we have to move depending, or can we stay stagnant in one spot?
We can't stay stagnant in one spot for the debuffs, because if we ending up too close to somebody that also has a debuff, we could be mix matching, and then somebody might get the wrong debuff.
Okay.
I think.
So we need to spread loosely, essentially.
Yeah. I think that can be determined by the second Blood Drake cast. Rolls not tethered by the second Blood Drake must grab the roll call. In this case, DPS will have to take the debuff from the people. During second Blood Drake, players tethered. Oh, okay. So whoever has the second Blood Drake tethers will stack south inside the boss, either behind the boss or inside the hitbox. And then the first set of Blood Drakes, whoever wasn't tethered, whoever wasn't Blood Drake has to grab the tethers. Okay, I'm still understanding this myself. I'm sorry. In this case, it would be tanks and healers. Yep. Okay. Do you want to give it a shot? Is it kind of understanding a little bit? In a way? And then we get just wing pinax when it comes up.
Yeah, let's do it. We got this. No big deal.
No big deal. We got it, yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah, I think this is a kind of fight that we need to dissect bit by bit.
I think so too.
So, you know, if we...
Yeah, and a lot of the times, and like, you know, when you're actually doing it, you learn better. Even you can have all the information in the world, but until you're there, getting your ass kicked, that's when you start figuring it out.
Yeah, I learned better by doing, for sure.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I still don't quite understand the general idea of the mechanic.
I mean, all I remember right now is first Blood Drake, no tethers. I'll figure out the rest on the fly. Because, like, I think I can figure it out after one or two
Is
rounds.
everyone prepared?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good too.
Prepared, we hardly died, man.
Yeah.
Checks gear.
It's a good
Yeah.
It's sad.
Let's see. Reception. So drop anything. First Blood Drake. Whoever's not tethered, whoever doesn't have the Blood Drake tether.
So if you have the virus, essentially, or the poison, whatever.
COVID. Wait, what?
The Blood Drake tether?
Yeah.
The Blood
that
Drake
little
thing? Yeah.
The sparkly thing that goes on your body. You
Oh, the
can't have
debuff.
yeah, you can't have a tether on you, right? So that's when the other group would. Oh, sorry, I got really confused for a sec. For some reason, I thought we were in P1 for like a second, and I was really confused. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just got.
It depends. It depends on the casts. That's what's going on. Now, what we could do is, I have way markers for this. 1 second.
From how I understand it, there's 3 different possible scenarios. I would like somebody to clarify me on that. Like from someone that already went through the mechanic. Because I still don't...
It's either Blood Drakes go on both. It's either the Blood Drake tethers go on both tanks and healers and DPS, or they stack on the both rolls, where they both go on DPS or tanks and healers.
Yeah, there's 2 sets of Blood Drake
Yes.
tethers that go out. There's the first set, and then there's the second set.
And we're looking for whoever doesn't have the Blood Drake tether, because that will determine whether or not they take the ending tether and the ending debuffs.
Noise. So first Blood Rake is tethers, second Blood Rake is virus.
Yes.
People who don't get it.
People who don't get it, First one is tethers at the end. Second one is virus.
Give me a second to gauge where I can step, like how far I can step into this.
Is there a scenario in which we have to pick up the poison from people?
Yes,
Like, take it?
you always have to swap. That's always a thing.
When I read it's 2 people, usually 2 people that should have it will get it, and 2 people that shouldn't have it will get it, and
Yeah.
those 2 people got to swap.
It'll
Oh, I
go
see.
always to a tank, healer, and 2 DPS. It'll
Oh, I
always
see.
go to that.
Okay.
Let's give it a pause and see what the hell happens.
Yeah, I have no idea what Daniel's
I'll try to
saying about
guide
north
along the
side,
way.
south side.
I want to just focus on this mechanic, so when the mechanic resolves, let's wipe and try it
Yeah.
again.
Yes.
Don't
I'm down
focus
for
on
that.
DPS at all. Just focus on the mechanic.
Yes, I want to do that.
So how
Yeah,
does it-
that sounds good.
Yeah, how does it result? Wait, hold on. Okay, okay. Why is it JYN?
Does he laugh a little? I hear like a laugh. It's an AoE to start off with. This is the first blood drip.
Tank.
This is on tanks and healers. That means DPS will get the tethers at the end. Did I miss the second blood break one?
Nope, it's now.
No, it's tanks and healers again. So DPS needs to get both the tethers and the debuffs. So tanks and healers stack south. DPS, I want you to get all the debuffs, the roll call debuff. And now take a tether.
I'm gonna die.
Yep. Alright, what?
Reset.
The goal there was...
That was like 75% of the way there.
Yeah, that was 75%. The goal there was the DPS needed to get the green and red, green with 3 red dot debuff. It's called roll call. And the tether. I think the key for this strat is whoever gets the second blood rake tethers has to go south of the boss immediately. So that way the people that need the debuffs know exactly where to go. They can go there and pick it up and be on their merry way. But not all of them go in to get the debuff because you might already have it. So in that case, I made the mistake there. I already had the debuff. I didn't need to go into the stack to pick it up because I already had it. I just needed to wait for the tethers to go out and pick it up. If you don't have the roll call debuff and you need it, that's when you go into the stack.
Okay. Let's go again.
Let's go again, yeah.
Sorry, I'm munching on a burger.
Yum.
Yum.
Ooh, I feel like this might be the mechanic that fucks my head. I've been waiting for it. I'm like, when is it gonna be?
Just wait till Pinax. Apparently Pinax is the party killer. Was Virus an Exodeth? Is that what Virus is? I
No.
feel like it's an Omega thing.
It was a good fight though.
AoE. First set of tethers. Healers and tanks will get the tethers at the end.
Okay.
The second blood rake tethers Tanks and healers. DPS get the debuffs. Tanks and healers stack south. DPS get the debuffs.
And who gets
You already have it. Don't stack up with the tanks and healers. If you don't have it, get it in the stack. Katora, get it in the stack. Come in, get it the debuff, and walk away. Tanks and healers, take the tethers. Okay, wipe it. Try again. That was good. That was a good attempt. We just
I
had
think I get
tether
it.
issues. That's all. DPS, when you get the debuffs, stay out. Don't be too far out though. Do like max melee. So that way, because if the boss is right here, say C is the butt, and tanks and healers are all stacking here, they get the tethers immediately, and then they just need to go north of the boss, and then we DPS could just stick behind, and then it could work vice versa. Try it again. Here we. Blood Rakes are on DPS. Tanks and healers are getting tethers at the end. Blood Rake is on tanks and healers. DPS need the debuffs. Tanks and healers stack south. Debuffs are coming out. If you need the debuff, go to the stack. DPS out. Tanks and healers grab the debuff. Katora, you need to be out. You need to be out, Katora. Okay. You were in that time, Katora, and some of the tethers didn't go off correctly. You had the debuff though, which was good.
Yeah, I had the debuff, but
But you were north.
Tether too?
No, you didn't need the tether. Stick
wait, yeah,
north,
'cause I was-
Katora.
yeah, I was
Don't
first blood rate.
don't go
I
don't go
understand my mistake.
or stick south. Stick south. When the boss gets pulled, stick behind C.
Someone didn't get the virus off of Luna either.
Really?
Yeah, so we got
Yeah,
a little
that's how
cleanup
she
to go
died.
there. We just need to
Oh,
start
okay.
calling the
didn't see
2
that.
DPS or the 2 tanks and healers that need to grab the virus. The COVID strat, yep.
You guys need to make sure you're all like on top of each other in that case, because when the debuffs go out, you guys are already stacked, and it'll resolve itself because you guys are already swapping where you need to swap. So when the DPS come into the stack, they will be the ones to resolve it. You guys won't have to do anything. But maybe just make sure whoever's coming in to grab, it could be anyone, whoever's coming in to grab their debuff, make sure they get it and then go out. You know, it might take a second for the server to tick in order to recognize that you're in the stack and then go out, you know.
Word.
Or
Round 3. Point.
I'm just waiting on also right now.
It is the Omicron. One of the dungeons actually had what, Omicron and Delta all throughout.
Yeah.
On that one. all the mob names.
Shouting out to COVID, you know.
Yeah, well, COVID shout out.
Oh yeah.
Too bad we don't have 13 through 15 for the next variant.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think there's going to be more pandemonium? Like what the last time there was like 12, right? You think they'll keep putting them out?
Oh yeah, it's always 12 fights per tier.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So they'll keep putting them out 4 at a time for a little while now.
Mm-hmm. I think from now on, though, they're going to do both normal and savages at the same time. So that's usually how it is.
Gotcha.
For expansion releases, they do normals on expansion release. And then... wait, no, it wasn't the case this time. Normals came out a little bit after expansion release this time around. And then Savage was 4 weeks later? 2 weeks? I forget. But now I think Normals and Savage are going to come out at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah, 13 is usually just 12 phase 2. They haven't done that since Bahamut, and I don't think they'll ever do that again because we don't have Bahamut raids ever. They don't do Bahamut style raids anymore.
They should. He's one of my favorite.
I do like those raids, but it's hard to bring that back because it's so like ARR centric, and ARR is like a totally different game than what it is now.
That was the first expansion, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's when the first time I started playing.
All right. If we get this successful, we'll just run right through with it. No one dies. Everyone does the mechanic right. We won't wipe it. We'll go right through with it. That's fine. We don't need food right now. He does laugh a little bit. It's like a little...
Oh, I didn't catch that.
It's very quiet.
Chuckle.
Yeah. First blood rake is on tanks and healers. DPS will get the tethers. I'm doing a full call-out so that way you guys can understand it. Second blood rake is on DPS. DPS stacked south. Tanks and healers, you will need the debuffs. DPS stacked tight. Tanks and healers, come get your debuffs if you need them. And go south. DPS, grab a tether. Go north.
Did Mick still have his debuff?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wait.
Luna was missing hers.
Wipe it and try again.
Or hers or his.
Sorry, Jax. I'll get the first decalation, you get the second.
Hers, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just trial and error this for the meantime. Takes a lot of getting used to thinking backwards.
So
I'm
does that
having to
mean
think
that,
backwards
like,
in this mechanic.
does that mean Luna had virus, and then when she went into the group, she like gave it away? Because I swear I saw
Maybe.
her run into
Maybe she
us.
did. You weren't supposed to have miscast there. So that means when the debuffs went out, you already had roll call. So if you need the debuff, and the debuffs come out, and you have it already, then don't worry about grabbing it from the stack. Because
But
you
that
already
doesn't-
have it.
I don't think. I'm confused because I had roll call the whole time. Like it's not like I ended up getting it. It's not like Luna gave it to me. Like I had it the whole time. So I feel like that means somebody else.
Did you have roll call or did you have miscast?
Roll call the whole time.
I think Luna just needed to grab it from you, or she handed it to you because she already had it, and then she went into
No,
the
no,
stack.
no. I had it like the whole time. Like I swear, the whole time. The whole time the debuffs went out, I had it.
Yeah, somebody should have grabbed it off you.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody needed to grab it off of you at that point.
Okay.
Because we were stacked. The DPS were stacked there. And the people...
Let me
Is
let me
there-
try to like. Wait, go first, Mick.
Is there a debuff that goes out on everybody that whole time?
Yes. So roll call goes out to 4 people. A tank, a healer, and 2 TPS. If tanks and healers are stacked together, and DPS are stacked together, they will automatically spread 2 debuffs accordingly. Because there's always going to be 2 people within the stack that don't have the debuff. Which means there's going to be 2 more remaining roll calls for the other group to pick up.
I guess I'm just confused how I was the only one that died there. Because if I had roll call, that would presumably mean somebody also had the wrong debuff then, right?
No, somebody
It
didn't
was
have a
Luna.
debuff at all.
Yeah.
Somebody
You and
didn't have a
Luna.
debuff at all.
Yeah, Luna died as well.
Just two people that get it will actually need it, and 2 people that don't get it will need it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it.
Let's try it again.
I want to like think about it in a slightly different way, like backwards. Who is supposed to get the tether at the end? Who needs to steal the tether?
Whoever the first blood drake is.
People with
Okay.
miscast, right?
No. It's whoever gets the first blood drake.
Whoever doesn't get it.
The simplest way to think about this is whoever gets the blood drake. Whoever doesn't get the blood drakes are the
In the
people who
beginning.
need either the tethers at the end or the debuffs. The roll call debuff. So whoever doesn't get the first set of blood rake tethers gets the tethers at the end. And whoever doesn't get the blood rake tethers the second time around gets the debuffs.
Okay, and what do you need? Do you need the virus to take one of the tethers at the end?
Nope, they're 2 kind of
No.
separate things. Each blood
They're
rate
two-
separate.
I'm not talking about Blood Drake. I'm talking about the last tether. If
The
you're gonna
last
steal a
tether-
tether, what do you need?
It doesn't matter what you need. It's just whoever doesn't have the first set of blood rate tethers will get the tethers at the end, regardless of the debuff you have. It doesn't matter if you have miscast or roll call. It's if you didn't get the tethers, the first set of blood rakes, If you didn't get that, you get the interchangeable tethers at the end.
And if you get the Blood Drake twice?
If you get the Blood Drake twice,
You get to do all the mechanics then.
you have to get both the roll call tether, or the roll call debuff, and the interchangeable tether at the end.
Yeah, I'm still just not processing the information properly. I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
It's
So the first blood rake determines who does the tethers. The second blood rake determines who grabs the virus. That's it,
Yes.
man. And
Okay.
it's whoever it doesn't hit.
Okay, I like that explanation better.
yes.
Short,
That's
sweet,
a lot
simple.
more brain dead.
Just
Yep, the
look at
first
the
one's
people who
tethers,
don't
the
have
second
it.
one's virus.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pull.
I think I got it.
Sorry, I already pulled it. My bad. Hey, we. DPS, you get the tethers at the end. Tanks and healers, you get the debuffs. DPS stat. DPS stat south. Saray, get out of the group.
Okay. I just wanted a hug. You
You need the
Me and
debuff.
Saray
tanks and
already
healers,
have the
get into
virus, so
group.
Luna and Avso need it.
Yes.
DPS to grab those tethers.
Yes.
But wait,
gonna
wait,
die.
wait, wait,
I'm
wait.
dead.
Tobias.
Opso, did you have the debuff? Did you have the roll call debuff?
I need a bit of clarification on that one. I'll ask.
Okay.
Like, am I supposed to steal that from a DPS?
Yes, you're
Or
supposed.
can
If you
anybody
need
give me the thing.
That
If
time
you don't
you
already
needed
get
the
it,
debuff.
you gotta check.
that time, you needed the debuff.
Yeah,
If
but
you already had it, if you already had the roll call debuff as they went out, you don't need to go into the group stack south of the boss. If you don't have the debuff when the debuffs come out and you need the debuff, go to this group south, go to the stack group south in order to grab it. Then you go south. So that way the people that need the tethers go north.
When you say debuff, you're talking about the
I'm talking about the virus, however you think about it. I'm
Little
talking
green,
about
red
the roll call
virus.
debuff.
Okay, I understand, but I'm noticing two debuffs. I'm noticing obviously the one that goes out, which is like the blue. No, sorry, blue. Sorry, the red and green one, and then I notice it'll
There's-
change.
Can I
There's
come in
another
for that?
one. The other one is miscast. That means you've already passed. You've had the debuff and you've passed it to someone else, which
Got
means
it.
you can't get it back. That's not the debuff I'm talking about. I'm talking about the roll call debuff.
Quick thing I want to say for that is the debuff that you should be watching that you have, it's honestly easier just to look at whether there's this red glow around you versus just the debuff list because of the fact that there's also the miscast debuff. It's better to look at your character than the actual debuff list.
The debuff list has like a clear green red and then a white and red one. But I just look at my character name in the party list and see if I have a debuff. That's all. because my debuffs are the first thing in that buff window, or the buff list, whatever it's called.
Damn, yeah, that's what I do too.
I have my VOD if you want, so just say it and I'll. Or...
We have 15 minutes left, so let's just get some polls in and then we can recap. Unless we want to just call it. But I really want to see the mechanic more.
I'll start doing callouts on who needs stuff, and instead of whoever has it, or whoever has the blood rate tethers.
Yeah, I think
I think that'll be better.
that might let it sink in my brain.
If it's not mid-pull, can someone stream in Discord so I can get a real time?
Yeah, I got you. I think so.
God, you did
Thank
it so
you.
fast.
First blood rate. DPS, you get the tethers at the end. Tanks and healers, you get the debuffs. DPS stacks south. Tanks and healers, if you don't have the debuff at the start, come grab it from the DPS. Alucard and Soret. Make sure you have it, and then DPS, grab your tethers.
I was all up in that group and it did not let me get it.
Oh shit.
No
Yeah.
good.
I'm sorry, Mick.
I noticed that. You were in there for a significant amount of time and you never got it.
Whoever wants to stick around after raid, I'm gonna talk about how to resolve that mechanic really easy. So just...
Yeah.
And it was stuck on Mick again too.
I don't know what P3S feels for the tanks.
That was really annoying trying to get that tether.
Those
Oh, my
gosh
bad,
darn
my bad,
tethers.
my bad. Just continue with the pool.
Oh,
yeah.
Or never mind, never mind.
Crap, I'm taking a bite out of my burger. I cannot continue.
That's like the worst thing to eat at your desk too, because you need your hands.
What are you eating without your hands?
I mean, well,
Actually
I'm
true.
sorry, but I had to ask.
true.
Now I'm interested.
Actually true.
Trey's eating a smoothie.
I'm just
Like
like,
a
mashing
blended-
my face.
Egg
With
rolls.
a-
Fucking
Oh,
egg
yo.
rolls.
Wait, you guys eat egg rolls with your hands?
What? Next thing you're gonna tell me is that you didn't eat them with your feet.
No, not that gifted.
I do not swallow them whole, women. They are way too big. Oh my god. Have I ever told you I know a guy in high school who could eat a whole Chipotle burrito in like 2 bites?
No.
Vomit immediately afterwards.
No, he
'Cause
didn't.
That's how that happens.
Nope.
How
Didn't
the
at all.
frick?
He had the biggest mouth in the world.
There's no way I can eat that in 2 bites.
He had
Damn,
such
what that
a
mouth
big
do?
mouth.
Oh.
What was that?
That was
Was that
so-
a demonstration?
Well, I guess there goes the microphone.
DPS, you get the tethers. DPS, you also get the debuffs. So tanks and healers stack south. If you don't have the debuff DPS, grab it. Me and Katora, grab it. Now grab the tethers debuff or DPS.
Umi, you still don't got it.
No, I got it.
The Avsto's got
Oh,
it.
I don't have
Look
it.
at that. How
Yeah, you're
pretty.
right. I never
Wait.
had
Well,
it.
that was the cleanest yet. That was.
But,
that was
but
good.
why did I die?
Because you still had the buff. Kumi didn't get it off you, but
Yeah,
that was
I
still
had-
pretty darn close.
I had misplaced though, which means I passed it twice.
So are people running in that aren't supposed to? I feel like maybe
I
I think
think-
I might have. I
It
think
was
I
Jax,
ran
yeah.
that time.
Okay.
So
So
Yeah,
Jax
it's
gave
already
it to
cut.
one of the tanks, and then Kumi took it, but then gave it was like yeah. It was,
I passed it twice. That's
It was
why
like
I
hot
had
potato.
misplaced. Yeah.
Okay, so this is okay. So then people really need to pay attention to who has it and who doesn't, and only those specific people that need it need to run in, right?
I
Mhm.
feel
Yep.
like it'd be you're like yes, you're right, right? But also like I feel like if we just have better spread spots, it'll be much easier because right now like we're all starting to extremely spread, and then just kind of like YOLOing.
So
I think it would be helpful if like we had some sort of
imagine, okay,
oh, this side.
DPS, you guys are the stacks right now. So come to C. You guys are the stacks. And then Serade, no. Blacktar, no. It's just
Just
DPS.
Sorry, sorry.
Tanks and healers, you guys are gonna be south. You guys are gonna be south of the stacks. That's how the spread is going to look.
I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
It might be totally off base and not doable, but my brain says, hey, maybe we should do this. So, for those, obviously they get the first Blood Drake, they cannot have the tethers. And then I guess this is a scenario where there's different roles for each cast, but for those who get the first Blood Drake, should we, and if DPS get the second, bear with me, should the first Blood Drakes kind of go back, and then DPS, if they have to take the debuffs, they take it, and then stand in front of, and stack in front of the tanks and healers, so that way
Yes.
tethers go
That
directly
is how you
to
do it.
them?
That is
that's
Oh,
what
100%
okay.
this
how you
video
do it.
is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, because it could just get so crazy. Like if tanks and healers or whoever role just stands behind, then the people that need to take those tethers can just stack in front and not have
Yeah.
to worry about
Yes.
chasing a fucking tether.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the plan is just that we were all on the same account. Whoever has the first Blood Rake tethers get away from the stack, right? Right?
Wait. I'm sorry. Repeat that. I
I'm
was
just
catching
trying to
my face.
understand what was being said.
it's those who get the first
Blood Drake.
those who get the first Blood Drake will pick up tethers. Those who get the second Blood Drake will be out, and then the debuffs go out. You get the correct debuff, and then those who have the first Blood Drake just stand in front of.
Or those who get
south.
the second Blood Drake. because
Yeah.
The second Blood Drakes get the tethers. So basically, the people who get the second Blood Drake, they're going to be the group standing, or they're going to take, or people are going to take the debuffs they need to, but essentially the second Blood Drakes are going to be stacking in front of the first Blood Drake people. So that way the tethers go straight to them, and they can just spread
First
to
one.
positions.
The
Or-
first one is tethers.
Okay, first one's
But
tethers.
basically, what we're
Or
saying is the
that's
people
where I'm
that need to
confused,
get
yeah.
the tethers need to be up front. I think that's the whole idea about what everyone's talking
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
The first Blood Rake is tethers. The second is virus. But yeah, the people who need to grab the tethers need to be up front. Everyone who doesn't need a tether needs to kindly fuck off to the back.
Kind of, yes.
Well, that's
Kindly.
odd because the toolbox says differently, which means Aerith.
Toolbox is.
Oh no! If the toolbox, Aerith is gonna know more than I know. I watched a 10-minute video.
The toolbox is right, but it explains it kind of weird.
It's very convoluted, in my opinion.
Yeah, the toolbox doesn't really.
No, the toolbox is right. It shows. Oh wait, never mind.
It shows that the
does it weird,
second
but-
Blood Drake tethered people are the stack.
So why are you looking at
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. If you get Blood Rake second, you want to stack.
Yeah, but
If you get Blood Rake, so basically when the tethers come out, there should be 2 stacks, one of DPS and one of tanks healers. And depending on which one is closer to the boss is just who needs the tethers.
yes, which means the toolbox is not shown correctly, I think.
It's not. No. It's showing opposite.
Let me
That's
check.
okay. Let's just do a poll, please.
Let's just do this. Yeah.
Can you reset the marker?
What happened? What?
Please.
Jin, my faithful. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, people are pinging me. Shit. Sorry. My shit's D.
Please.
We must get more.
I just looked at the toolbox, it's right.
I love how everyone's like, no, look at my VOD. No, look at my VOD.
I know, right? I'm just now seeing this. What the hell? Haley. DPS, you need the tethers. So stack south of the boss. Is that what's happening?
Basically max spot. Go max spot right now.
Tanks and healers, you need the debuff.
Okay, so our DPS stack and south.
Oh,
See, I'm
he's-
stacking
we were
behind
supposed to go
them.
north.
And then I'm gonna take the thing.
Oh, so
and
Ray
I'm
takes
gonna
it.
run back here.
So, yeah,
Behind
Saray, you
the
need the
deep-
virus from Kumi.
I still have, yeah. I still
What?
have it. I can't take it though.
You stack
Stacked with this.
you stacked too early, Saray, so you pass and got miscast.
Oh, I see. My bad.
You can't stack until the people that need the debuffs have the debuffs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't call stat group either. I think there's probably a little bit of confusion there too.
Can we just I think we should do it how like Zay's group does it, which is like so what they did is tanks and healers got the first Blood Drake, DPS got the second Blood Drake. And so how the raid leader called it out was like, okay, DPS is out, and then it was tanks and healers like pick up the thing, like the debuffs, and then also take the tethers. So what they had is like a tank and a healer on the left side, a tank and healer on the right side, and then DPS was south, and then they just went in and picked up tethers as they like left. Like if you just look at Zay's video, it looks pretty simple.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't see his video.
It's
I think
Posted it in voice
the-
chat. Or...
It's
So-
right below the Ilya guide.
Oh,
One person that knows how to do it should do callouts. The other
Yeah.
people should stop thinking and just do what the callout says, and then you'll get it done. If everyone's trying to think and understand it, they're gonna do weird stuff. So, like that's the general way. Make it really easy, brain dead for 7 people. But yeah, I'll narrate my VOD when you guys decide you're done for the night.
Get one more good pull in. Nick, I can hear you breathing.
DPS, you get the tethers. DPS, you get the debuffs too.
Who's stacking south?
DPS, right?
I don't
thought it was healers.
Well, we need both. That's why we stack south.
No, DPS should be spread. Tanks healers should be stacked.
What? That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, that makes sense because DPS needed the virus,
Yeah.
so tank healer
Yeah.
should have stacked and let the DPS
Do-
come in and grab it.
I just don't know.
I
who
have like a relatively whatchamacall lag free. To do one more poll and let me try to do the call outs and see if we can do it.
Okay. Alright, Aerith will be doing the call outs. So just listen to Aerith.
Tanks and healers out, DPS in. I can't tell.
It's on DPS.
On DPS, yeah. DPS stack south.
Yeah,
Tanks
DPS
healers
stack, tanks
grab
healers
virus.
spread. Stay stacked, Link, you're gonna kill everyone.
Yep.
No, I've missed half.
It doesn't matter, you still have to stay stacked. Everyone, tanks and healers should be, yeah. I'll explain this. You have to stay stacked.
I
free,
messed
huh?
up.
Lag free, huh?
I will give the call out. And then
Lag free, huh?
I couldn't see, but like,
I live,
okay.
but I don't think
I
Well,
rotate my camera
whoever-
differently.
So you're saying whoever doesn't have the blood drake tether at the first one
doing-
stacks. Whoever
Yeah,
needs
yeah,
the tethers
so-
will stack south of the boss.
So yeah. So check
Okay.
it out on my stream really fast, and I'll like narrate it. I couldn't tell who was getting it. So guys, look.
I'm tuned into Podox's stream.
Trying this. Oh, I'm streaming Retrospect. Am I? Yeah. Am I? No.
No.
Which
you're
one am I
fine.
streaming?
You're
Okay.
fine.
Okay, so this first blood rake is going to. It looks like it. So tanks and healers, DPS are going to want to be in. Tanks and healers going to want to be out. So we do it just basically north or south, but basically DPS in, tanks healers out. So at this point, the DPS want to spread and the tanks and healers want to stack.
So, hold on. The blood rate tether, the second blood rate tether, whoever has that does the stack.
Yeah. And so the reason that happens is because the debuffs go out now, right?
Yeah.
It goes out to 2 DPS and a tank and healer. So what happens is it goes to Jin and me, and then it goes to 2 people in here, and then it immediately passes to the other 2.
Yeah.
So now the 2 people that need the debuff go in
into
and
the stack.
and if they don't touch the DPS that have it. That's why you spread. So they grab their debuffs, and then the reason why it's DPS in and tanks healers out is because now the tethers go out and the DPS have their tethers.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
And then you just spread.
So it just depends on in is inside the hitbox.
Yeah, so
Out
Zay
is outside the hitbox. Gotcha.
Yeah, Zay's group does it where they're always like behind the boss and it's just in or out which group. We do it as in, depending on which group needs it, we stack north or south. Or we do it like north or south of the boss. So however you want to do it, it's fine. It doesn't change anything.
Okay.
Aaron, if DPS had gotten the second Blood Drake, what would he have done there?
DPS get the second Blood Drake. DPS stack close to the boss.
Oh, and then tanks and healers would just like run up to you. Those that
Yeah,
need it.
Well, they're spread out, then they grab it, and then they stack far from the boss behind the DPS. Or outside of the DPS.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
still
what
not
it-
clear on roll call.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't they just run up to you?
I
and run back?
understand.
Wait. So what are you asking, Mick?
So if DPS had gotten second Blood Drake there, you
Mhm.
guys would have stacked in front of in front of tanks and healers, which makes sense to me because you need the tethers. But then doesn't that mean the tanks and healers that need, like, doesn't that mean to like do the debuff transition? You like the tanks and healers would run to you guys
Yeah.
and then run back, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying the tanks and healers don't want to be stacked, because if they're stacked when debuffs go out, they're going to kill everyone. Because once you pass the debuff, how do I put it? The DPS don't want the debuff, so you need to pass it to each other to make sure you can't take it back. The tanks and healers need the debuff, so if they pass it to each other, they're going to kill someone.
Okay, so then, okay, I think that makes sense.
So let me see if I can get a different one. So this one first goes to DPS, so in that case that we're going to be far, or in this case south. And then the second Blood Drake goes to the tanks and healers. So this case the DPS are going to stack far. Wait. Tanks and healers stack close.
Because they're taking the tethers as well.
They're taking the tethers and they don't
Yeah.
want the debuffs. So the debuffs pass between them. Jin and Yona go and grab it. And then
Yeah.
we stack, and then the tethers go out.
Okay.
And then spread.
Yes.
Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah.
That was clean. I like that video.
I barely get this.
It takes a little bit to understand. It takes a little bit. Jin might be able to explain it better if you maybe.
Who knows, Mick? He might have had to go to sleep. I know it's kind of later past great time.
Yeah. It's just a thing that once someone figures out and can do the callouts, but it's basically, if you get the first tether, it means you're going to be. I don't like using the word tether because that just makes it confusing. If you get hit with the first Blood Rake, then you need to be far from the boss. And if you don't get hit by the first Blood Rake, you need to basically be under his cape. If you get hit by the second Blood Rake, then you stack. And if you don't get hit by the second Blood Rake, you spread. It's just like a thing that you kind of have to figure out in your head.
I think the most confusing part for me is where to stack. You know.
Yeah. So let me do this really fast. Share screen. Change
So-
windows.
The second Blood Drake hit stacks close.
Yeah. So it's whoever wants the tethers stacks close.
Okay. Once
So
the tether stack close.
yeah. Oh my god, why is this flashing? Okay. I'm streaming Paint now, right?
Yeah. Yes, you are.
So arena. Pause. So I'm gonna do it the way Zay does it, which is just in the back, because you guys would probably just kind of settle on that. Even though I kind of think we do it a bit simpler. So you have 2 groups. And if you get channeled by... So if the DPS get channeled by the first Blood Rake, the tanks and healers want tethers, which means the tanks and healers are going to be close, and then the DPS are going to be far. If the DPS, or if the tanks and healers get channeled, then the DPS want tethers, which means the DPS are going to be close, the tanks and healers are going to be far.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just have to do that in your head. Jin might be able to explain it better because he does the calls for that.
You don't stack first. Like,
well, I'm saying like the stacks you need to be in. You wait until the second Blood Rake comes out before you stack.
Right. So yeah, you're seeing who's playing close to the boss because they will get the tethers later, and then the second Blood Rake determines who stacks to make the debuff passing easier.
Trying to call out this point.
Nah. I mean,
Can I propose? Well, no, you go first, Ray.
Oh, I was just gonna say we're not pulling anymore tonight. Like we can leave instance, but
Yeah.
those who want to stay and listen can stay and listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think, at least personally, I'm really tired, and I'm just not able to process information right now. So I was gonna ask you guys to come in early on Tuesday so that we can go over it again.
Yeah, we can do that. I think only one person really needs to know it enough to do callouts, and then you're fine. But we can also go over for anyone wants to hang out now, and then also do it before raid
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
Sounds good.
So yeah, if you're tired and want to hop out, feel free to. We'll do this before raid on Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
I think I understand it, so I'm just gonna dip, probably.
Will you open up a slot in this channel?
Do you need another slot?
Oh, somebody left. So Mick could come in. Oh.
Actually, what Luna's saying is actually something that I want to talk about, because I don't think that anybody's using the BIS sheet anymore, and that would be pretty fucking useful right now.
Hi, Mick.
Why is there a cap? Please change this.
I capped it just in case we have too many people on the server.
What were you? Sorry, what were you saying, Evso?
I was saying that I actually want to request people to start using the BIS sheet again, so that we actually know who has what gear, and if we can skip P1, it's just gonna be more time efficient.
Yeah, I can update BIS tomorrow while I'm at work.
Because I think it's, well, I can't really say for anybody else, but I've been using it and I don't see any changes to anybody else's.
Yeah, no, I definitely need to do that.
I'm behind on gear, so mine's actually up to date. I look scrawny.
Did we reshare the BIS sheet in here for?
Not here.
Oh,
we should, because
let me pull that in. I got
I was
you.
gonna get it in a little bit. Thank you, Luna.
Oh yeah, for Lokhtar.
Yeah.
We have a BIS sheet, Lokhtar.
Oh
It's
boy.
It's a Google Doc, and you're just gonna put your best and slots in there, or just like
Thank you, Luna.
mark off what you get. That way we can keep track of who needs things each week and each fight, and
Okay.
priority. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
To the right of the sheet, you have all of the possible options, so you can just copy this all from there and put it in the spot that you need to.
Acquired gear will update automatically, so you don't need to touch that.
Yeah, the table at the top is what your BIS is supposed to be, and the one in the middle is the year that you currently have.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't have to work on it right now, but before raid, just
Yeah, just
easier.
keep it in mind. And I am going to log off.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.